everyone, welcome back to a new video. There are diggers and stuff going on in the background, so hopefully that's not going to be too noisy, but I can't leave the voiceover too long because otherwise I'm not going to get it done. So I'm using this colour today from Ugly Duckling. This is 136. Now I get my Ugly Duckling products. Isn't that a beautiful colour? I get my Ugly Duckling products from Caught You Looking. I'll leave the website underneath the it's on the screen anyway, and it's always in the description box as well, but they are the UK distributor for Ugly Duckling products. So I'm gonna do one coat of 136 on all of these nails, and I'm gonna cure them in the lamp for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to go in with my second coat. So the base coat, the base colour of these nails is they're just going to all be this beautiful green. It's like a pistachio green, I kind of want to call it, but it's gorgeous. So I'm going to do the others. So now we're left with this. I have got some, whoops, going to drop it. So 2 nails are going to be matte finished and 2 nails are going to be glossy. So we're going to use the no wipe. I absolutely love the matte. I think it's actually my new favourite. It cures with a tacky layer. So I think I said in a previous video, the first time I used this, I got it out the lamp and I was a bit confused because it was still shiny, and I was like, oh my god, did I put a shiny top coat on? But you have to remove the tacky layer off this one. So I'm going to pop these in the lamp for 30 seconds. Then while that's in the lamp, I'm going to top coat these two with the non-wipe top coat. And then I will pop these in the lamp again for 30 seconds. These ones, obviously, as it says on the bottle, are no wipe. So these will just come out glossy and shiny with no tacky layer. So these are the matte ones. Now I've got some isopropyl alcohol. You can use something like Gel Cleanse on a lint-free wipe. Wipe it off and look, you're left with this beautifully matte nail. Oh, it's so nice. So you can see, look, that's what the one on the right is out of the lamp. The one on the left is cleansed. I cleanse your soul. There we go. So I'm just going to wipe this one as well. So now we've got 2 matte nails and we've got 2 shiny ones. So I've got here my Ugly Duckling art gel. I love this stuff. This is in white. We're going to use this to create the roses on our nails. So we're going to do these on the shiny ones because we're going to do something in a minute to make it matty, to make it matted. I'm going to use my Ugly Duckling detailer brush. This is the one with the very short bristles, and we're going to start to create our roses. So to start with, I do like 2 sort of like croissants, 2 like little C shapes, and they're not supposed to touch, but actually these ones did. So when you do the petals on these, you want to leave a gap between the previous part of the rose. So when I do each petal, I like to start from the center of the petal, and then I dip in, start at the center and work one way, and then I use the rest of the product and work it the other way. And then where we started that petal, I like to make that a bit thicker, and I like to taper the edge out. So again, we start in the middle, and then I'm going to go in with a bit more here. So do you see what I'm doing? So we make the center of that petal thicker, and then we taper it outwards. Start from the middle, work our way out the other side, and then thicken up this area here. So I hope that makes sense. And then obviously we are leaving a gap between each petal we do. We don't really want the petals to touch, because you'll lose the whole, it won't look like a rose then, it will just look like a white circle-ish. You see what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to carry on doing this, and don't cure this. So if you muck up, then you don't want to muck up, because we need the whole of this section to be uncured before we move on to the next step. So just be very careful. If you need to, just go slowly, just take your time with it. But once I'm happy with one rose, I'm going to start the next one a little bit further down. Now we're going to do it so that the rose design on this nail it sort of comes off this nail and starts on the nail next to it. You can just leave it on one nail if you want to. There's obviously no. Oh, and this one was inspired by on Instagram, Votino. I'll leave the Instagram link in the description box below, but they do some amazing nails, so go and check them out. And then I'm going to start my next rose sort of here. So I'm doing it at the side so that it's now going to start to go on to the next nail, the design. So I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. I'm going to let you watch this and you can sort of see what I'm doing, and then I'll get back to you in a jiffy. Okay, so now I've finished my roses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the areas around the roses, but I'm going to leave gaps between so that it kind of, the design sort of carries on. So I'm going to put a bit here. So this is, oops, sort that bit out. So I want this next bit that I'm doing, this bit here, I want this to sort of act a little bit like a petal. So I'm just going to bring it round a little bit. And then this next bit, I'm going to sort of curve it across here. And then I'm just going to fill in this section. And then that's going to be that side all done. Just going to neaten this bit up. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I wasn't actually that pleased with this bit, but you kind of get the idea. I'm going to speed this bit up again so you can watch this bit. Okay, so I am pretty, I'm happy with that. So we're not going to cure that. Remember I said we're not going to cure it. And I'm going to do, I'm going to use some acrylic colours. So I'm using, not polish, I've got 106 My Big Lush. I've got M102 Tusa. And I've got M107 Mambasita. Now when you do these, use the darker colour first, because as I learnt doing the second nail, where this first one is a lot darker, it's gonna sort of hide the lighter colours. So go in with the darker colours first. I want to try and do a little bit of an ombre, so the gel is going to suck up some of that acrylic powder and it's going to go shiny again. So you'll probably need to just leave it for a few seconds and then sprinkle a little bit more on. And then I like to tap off the excess. So now I'm going to go into 102, I think it was 102, and I'm going to work over the purple and bring it up a little bit further. And then just leave that for a minute to sort of suck up the gel. And then any shiny areas where you've got that pink, you just want to you just want to dab some more of the powder over. And then we're going to go in with the lighter colour last. So this is going to go right at the very top. Okay. And then you'll end up with a nice sort of coloured ombre with the acrylic powder. And then when we pop this in the lamp, I do over cure this for a little bit, only for about 10 seconds, and then I'm going to use my brush to wipe off the excess acrylic powder, and you're left with this sort of matte textured ombre of roses on that shiny top coat, and I just think that looks quite nice. So I'm going to do the same on this nail, but the design is going to sort of start from like the middle section and work its way down. So if you hold them next to each other, you get the idea where the nail is, you know, where the design should start and finish. So I'm just wanted to show you this bit as well, because I went in with the dark one last, and it's covered up my lighter colour, but after I cured and wiped the colour away, it still looks like I've got an ombre going on. It's just made a slightly different colour, which I still quite like. So you can see how the design sort of flows from one nail to the other. Ta-da! So I then go ahead and I do pop some crystals onto the nails. I didn't film it because I was worried that the video was gonna you know, be too long. I didn't want to, but if you do want to see me do some crystal placements, let me know in the description box. No, not in the description box, in the comments below. So this is the finished set. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. Don't forget, later on this evening I will be uploading day 4 of the Pay It Forward giveaways. It's really good to see lots of you getting involved in those, so yay, can't wait till next week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you beautiful lot in the next one. Love you, bye.